All right, so common question that potential clients ask. Scott here from Walsh Performance. Before we begin, just take a moment, like the video, or you know the drill. Just go down in the comments if you want any more info, just reach out. So a common question that clients ask me, this is a pretty regular question, and it's, will I get bulky if I lift weights? And the answer behind that is there's a huge rarity. It's extremely rare for anybody to have the genetics to put on a lot of muscle very quickly, especially women. Your testosterone levels are lower, so it's going to be significantly harder for you to put on muscle. You have to look at it from this perspective, though, and this is the thing I always tell everybody. It's obesity is an epidemic. If you don't want to bulk up, you have to first and foremost take account for what you're eating, track what you're eating. So MyFitnessPal, track your food, very easy to do. And don't eat so much, because the more you eat, the more you're essentially going to bulk up. If you're constantly eating in a calorie surplus, if you're not tracking, you're not going to know what you're eating. You're not going to be able to find out if you're eating in a deficit, which is going to help you lose weight and therefore prevent you from bulking or putting on any kind of mass that you would if you were in a surplus, or even to know if you're maintaining your weight, essentially. So you got to look at it from this perspective. It's most people that are going to work out and train and do weight training to put on lean tissue are going to look great. They're going to get that tone, defined shape that they're looking for, especially too if they're focusing on fat loss as well. And they're just going to essentially feel better overall, because it's going to help with, help release endorphins. It's going to help your body move better. The more you focus on, and this is the thing, your minds are going to adapt, and your minds want to take the easy way out. So we focus on things worrying about ridiculousness like bulking up from weight training, when in actual fact, you should be weight training in the first place, because food is very plentiful these days. Even if you work out at home, like, it's quite easy to do. If you're very busy, just shorten up your time period that you're training, right? And the benefits are going to outweigh what's generally going on with society, because we have the generation that's coming up, and because of obesity, they might die. It's just like you got to weigh the factors, right? Like, do you want to risk early death, or would you rather put in the time just to work out, eat better, and lose weight, and then maybe potentially just gain a little bit of lean muscle, right? What would you rather do? Because obesity is a huge problem, and it's a very preventable problem that can be easily fixed if you just learn how to track your calorie intake, which I know a lot of people are afraid of, but it's actually really easy to do. Get in your activity, and then focus on eating healthy and just learning better habits, and that's just what it is at the end of the day. And it's a very, like, when somebody asks me that question, like, I understand that there's nervousness and a lot of the stuff that's very prevalent in the fitness industry that makes these fears come true. It's not true at the end of the day. So you got to look at it. The benefits of doing resistance training are going to outweigh what's typically going on in society. You want to do what that small percentage of the people are doing. Now most of society is doing, because, like I said again, obesity is an epidemic. So you want to prevent that, so you live a long, healthy life. So I do hope this answers your question, if this was your question. But if you do have any other questions, or you want to reach out after watching this video, shoot me a message. Make sure you subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.